Hi everyone and welcome back. So we have Judith with some decluttering tips. So over to you, Judith.
Thank you very much. Okay, so excuse me. If your whole home is cluttered, you're probably not decluttering, because even if you feel inspired, you're wandering around thinking, should I start here? Should I start there? Oh, this is terrible in this room. And so the prevarication just kind of goes on and on. So the easiest way I can suggest to just make a start is to define a really small area. So an easy thing would be one drawer, for instance, because that is, you know, it's obvious when you stop. You do the drawer, you stop, and you know, the next day you can do another drawer. Maybe a couple of days later you think, oh well, actually now I'll do a cupboard. Because you're building your confidence, you don't start feeling a bit anxious and I'm not sure, and decide to do the biggest room in the house.
Right.
But you are going to set yourself back. So many of my clients sort of say, I have tried repeatedly to do this decluttering, and every time I give up. And of course, every time you give up, you get self-judgment. So the self-judgment says, oh, don't try that again, because you were rubbish last time. Don't even go there.
Yeah.
So small, you know, little bit at a time, and to build your confidence up and remind yourself what you've done, rather than thinking, oh, but there's so much more. As human nature, will always look at, oh, but.
Yeah.
So
that's great. Really good.
Focus on the good stuff.
Yeah.
The other thing is to put your focus on the things that you absolutely know without doubt that you don't need. So rather than, oh, should I keep this? Oh, well, I quite like it. Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't. That could go on for ages. If there's something you can see when you walk into a room, you think, you know what, I am sick of looking at that. I have not used it in years.
Yeah.
It's going to go. And if that item is fairly large, better still, because by removing one thing from your space, you have created a big space in what was formerly a very cluttered room.
Okay.
So examples might be, you know, the exercise bike you bought 10 years ago when you were on some mad keep fit campaign. But, you know, now you've got a dodgy knee, you're never going to go on there again. Maybe the saddle was really uncomfortable, who knows?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's gathering cobwebs. Every time you look at it, it's saying, oh, you're not very fit, are you? So get rid of it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, a large unwanted gift. Maybe somebody bought you an enormous teddy bear that you hated on site. Why have you still got it? That kind of thing. As a sort of a kind of, not exactly a tip as to where to start, a tip as to where not to start is avoid photographs and avoid paperwork, because they are always the most challenging. And the reason for that is because if you've got mounds of paperwork, you know, if you pick up a pile that is just 2 inches deep, I'm in Imperial here, but anyway, 2 inches deep, you know, that's going to take hours, and at the end of the day you've only cleared that amount of space. Whereas your exercise bike, you know, start with the big easy stuff, really. So yeah, that's it for now.
That's amazing, thank you. So we want to be thinking quick and big, and to really be reminding ourselves of our wins, of the things that we've achieved.
Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Judith.
Thank you.
Hopefully we're going to be having some other tips that I'll pass on to you as well. Thanks, Judith.
Bye.